Where's A-Bowl? See that? I'm not as good as these kids. They got better memory, so I got to write it down. I used to, the first year or so, I wrote it down, and I'd be like looking right at it, and I'd be punctual and all that. This is just sort of notes. Somebody's texting me. Swear to God, Michael Barnes. Yeah, not feeling it. Sorry. Happy for you though. Make me proud. Put a zinger in there in that speech for me. Sorry, Barnes. I didn't even mention you. Oh no! Look at this. 1 and 2 comes before 3. All right. Let's see. Congratulations to all the Hall of Fame inductees. Clyde Booth. I didn't see him here. Dawn and Clyde Raleigh. The family of Bobby Stelter. I saw Mike. I want to catch up with you. I haven't seen you in a while. My buddy Donnie Joya, funny speech, great guy. My friend too, Andy Graves, awesome. Good for you, buddy. Several guys that definitely deserve recognition for their performances this year. Congrats to little Anthony Lacerdo, winning 2 classes, SBS and the 350 Super, and I know he's a fan of mine, so that makes him good in my book. I don't think this guy's here tonight, but this guy's a buddy of mine. We started out together years ago, Mike Bond. Takes the whole season off. I don't even know how you do this. Take the whole season off. He comes for the Classic, dominates 4 in a row, 7 overall. Most of them. That's good. Tiger King. Camden Proud. Good job, Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I don't even know where he is. All right, got you, buddy. Sorry, you should have texted me. You should have called me that night. I don't answer that good. Winner Supermodified Rookie of the Year. A year ago, I had this young guy come up here. I had a few of them come up here. And this young guy come up here, and I had him stand with me. And in a couple of years, he's going to come up here, if not next year, he's going to come up here and stand on his own. He's going to give this speech. I agree with his father. Him and his father, myself and his father were talking at Star Speedway, and his dad says to me, if we put this guy in one of your cars, you might not be able to beat him, period. Right, Jason? Congratulations, Tyler Thompson. Not only his first win, fastest time ever, which obviously it went away. Then he wins the Classic at 17 years old. So all the veterans are thinking, well, we don't know what's going to happen with his wing. You got to conserve the tire. You just think. Yeah, I see you. And, Schulich and I thought that we had the whole thing covered. I thought we were good. Tyler's car, and don't take this the wrong way, Tyler's car, I thought it was going to fall apart. I mean, no offense, those guys do a great job, but it's like they didn't finish that race. I go, there's no way. My car doesn't break. So Schulich is the bridesmaid, and my car breaks with 10 to go, 11 to go. I'm like, so congratulations to Tyler. 3 weeks later, what's he do? He goes to IRP or whatever they call it, and he wins with the MSS. Unbelievable few weeks for those guys. Jason Simmons, congratulations. David, all you guys, Double D, every one of those guys, congratulations. Another team that showed strength this year, this season, it's obvious, Team A-Bold. Congratulations to Jeff and Pat. Yeah. You know the old saying, the glass is half empty? So I like this. These guys are very skilled, very, very skilled, and they work extremely hard. They claim their car, my car is 8 or 9 years old, Pat. Let's see, that's their line. I have to say, one car, they concentrate on that one car, they use their skill, they use their knowledge, and they've massaged that beautiful thing into probably the best car at the track. Beautiful race car. So in my opinion, I say the glass is half full. They don't have 3-4 cars to take care of them. As a team this season, they showed consistency. They could definitely win them championships in the future. A week after the Oswego season's over, They do their once a year, they focus on something. They do their once a year wing deal. Jeff, yeah, absolutely dominated the Star Classic. I mean, dominated. Awesome job by Jeff and Pat. Unfinished business. The boys taking care of it. You told me that. Congrats to that entire crew. Congratulations, Allison Slode. First win in her second start, and also first female to win at win a feature at Oswego Speedway ever. Week in and week out, Al showed that she has what it takes to be a top contender in the Supermodified. She has the drive and desire to be at the top. If she went out for practice and wasn't at the top of the chart, she'd come in, she'd have the crew make an adjustment, and she'd go back out. And then she'd come back in, she'd make some more adjustments and go out again, which I don't do. But she wants to be the best. She, in her first season, earned a lot of respect from her peers and definitely earned the respect of her teammate. Truth be known, she impressed me. She ran and raced better than I expected. Not just winning, but being able to pass cars, and many times on the outside, and being a heads-up driver, not to put the car where it doesn't belong. Her top 5 in points shows that in her first season. Obviously, backs all that up. I don't know what that means. She's just not she's not just the chick. She's a driver. I got that from Ricky Bobby. I got to thank Doug Holmes, got to thank Joe Hawksby, and got to thank the unbelievable support of Nate and Nick Sitterly. I don't do wrong at all in their eyes, which is pretty wild. What we all do for fun and passion or love at the Oswego Speedway at times is very dangerous. On June 23rd, all of us were reminded of the dangers that it can be. Goes without saying that the safety crew at Oswego Speedway is second to none. That night is something that all of us, it was stuck in all of our minds for many years to come. That's speaking for every driver, every fan, every owner, and every person. Thank you to every responder that helped save Vern LaFay's life. We got to thank you for what you do every week and help make us all safer. A few people in positions that probably don't get many thanks. One of them is, I didn't see him here tonight, but think about it. Jerry Rich. You know, at times all of us, you know, something happens and we go, man, what a jerk that guy is and whatever. But think about it this way. How many times have people gotten run over? I've been there, I don't even know, 95 I started, 20 years in a super. I remember one time a guy got clipped by a tire and he flew in the air. Dave Bergandy, still around. But in 20 some years I've been there, that's the only incident I know of. So Jerry Rich is in a thankful position. You think about how efficiently the pits are run, it's pretty wild. So thanks, JR. Another guy that I got to thank is Steve Joya for doing a job that is very tough. He does a good job, and no one ever takes the time to think about things from his point of view. So thanks to Steve Joya. He's got a lot of knowledge, and he's spent his whole life at this track, and I call him a friend. Thanks goes out to Novellis. Not sure if there's more congratulations. I don't know if this is the right page. Not sure if there's more congratulations or more thank you warranted for the group of people referred to as Nicotra Racing. No other group ever has been able to accomplish what this group has in the history of the Oswego Speedway. Each and every person on that team plays a role, from our newest young man, John Fiegels, the farm boy that started helping in the shop, comes to the track, right up to this cat, John Nicotra, who does the most important thing, he writes the checks. He came to me 13 years ago with the idea of putting a car together for Damie Hamilton to run, which I think at this point in time, we're done. We've fulfilled the obligation. They come from all over the state. Thinking about it, today I've jotted this stuff down, thinking about it, they're quite diverse. Chris Vos isn't here tonight, and Joe Perry both come with engineering backgrounds. Ron Wiedemeyer, I don't know, he's the same age as my father. He's 70, how old am I? He's 72. He's been with me from day one. He retired, but he retired from Beach now. He's a welder, and he's welded for me from the beginning. Danny Knipe and his dad, Dan Knipe, who's not here tonight. Danny's an extra hard worker. He runs a trucking and container company where he's got about 10 different hats. You know how you spin it in 10 different positions. So unbelievable hard worker. Tim Empey's not here tonight, but he's my extra set of hands in the shop every week. Tom Scholl is a master auto body technician. He pulls frames all day on people's cars. Ironically, just about anything on our cars, Tom could fix. I'm sure he could do a better job than me. If he did it a few times, he'd be able to do anything on that race car, from the engine to the rear end, obviously the body. He'd be able to do anything, but Tom's job is tires and wheels. That's what he does on the team. He does tires and wheels. He keeps track of how many, which one's good, which one we're going to sell Joe Gozick. But you know, he does an unbelievable job. You don't think about it. Sometimes there's 3 or 4 cars. A few years ago when we had Schulich and Hamilton, and we were going to run Mike Lichty, there was 4 cars. And every car come Classic Weekends at least got to have 4 tires on it. But if that guy is just totally devoted to the team and to me, a life friend, Tom Scholl. Racing at this level is supposed to be fun. I must admit some nights, okay, many nights, for whatever reason, the fun part seems to forget to find its way in my thoughts. And the note here says, every person on the team can confirm this. Regardless of the night's results, at the end of the racing program, this team seems to have a great time. Seems to have a great time. And in the center of this party is the hardest working guy I know. Everyone knows Dalton, what am I going to say? Fish. Everybody knows Fish. From polishing the cars, cleaning the cars, organizing the equipment. He reminds me at 76 years old, he reminds me of all the things that I can't remember myself. Believe me, that 16-year-old boy stuck inside of the 76-year-old body over there. He's a major asset in the coach of racing. Fish and his son Bobby take care of the team every week. They prepare meals, they bring refreshments. Fish even brings his own moonshine every week. Another family that's a huge part and support of the fun are the Staniks, from Eddie, Missy, Ed Jr., and of course my man that helps me with my safety equipment every time I buckle in the car is Brentley. Don't mess with him either, because he's about 7 feet tall right now. So not only is it congratulations to this group, but it is a major thank you to each and every person for the time and their efforts. The success of the Dakota racing is a direct reflection of the people behind it. It is because of the people that the team has 9 championships, not the result of any one person. Thanks to Brent Cummins for bringing Al on board this past season. You put a spark in our team. And every one of your family and friends were nothing but pleasurable and respectful to have around, except for that one guy you guys called Buddy. You owe me a beer. They say behind every successful man is an even better woman. Karen was never around racing until she met me. We just started dating a little over 3 years ago. The funny thing is, the first time she saw a race car with a bare frame, she said, "Oh dear," she used to call me Otto, like the car, A-U-T-O, "Oh dear Otto, your car is empty." Then she quizzed me as she was looking at it, and she asked me if I knew how to put it back together, LOL. I know this racing thing's not easy, but thank you, Karen, for supporting me, and I love you. Along the way, I also had, I made sure I thanked them. One little tiny story before I'm done. The funniest thing is that Fish guy. 2006, I had my own car for the last year, and this guy comes to the trailer, and he comes. Doug Caruso introduced me to him maybe the first year, 2000, that I ran Supermodifieds, and he said, "Yeah, this guy sells beans and blah blah blah." And I'm thinking, "The hell kind of beans? He seems like he's got money. What the hell kind of beans he is selling?" So anyway, he comes to me in 2006, and he says, "Otto, I've been thinking about putting a car. I want to put a car together, a roller. Everything's a roller. I want to put a roller together for Davey Hamilton to run." And I said, "Okay, well, what do you want from me?" That's not my phone. "What do you want from me?" He said, well, I'm looking at Furlong, and I'm looking at Snyder's and you, and those are the three teams that I'd like to come to, and yada, yada, yada. I said, Johnny, I said, I don't have $1 extra. I said, if you get something and you want me to work on it, I'll be glad to help you with anything. He leaves, and there's really not much of a moral here. He leaves, and Fish stands there with me, and forgive my language, but he walks out. He's not even to the end of the trailer, and the coach is not, and Fish goes, who the hell's that bullshitter anyway? Thank you, everybody.